Ever since I was a little kid, I've always been obsessed with fish tanks, and I'm not really sure why. In this video, we're going to be setting up a 20-gallon aquarium from start to finish with rocks, driftwood, and tank mates. To start, we have some aqua soil. This is going to go in the tank about an inch thick and provide some nutrients for our plants. On top of this, I'm going to add some sand for a brighter feel. Thankfully, I have my trusty shovel. I started putting in the sand, but it was clumping together because it was wet. So I started to pour in some water so that it would disperse easier. Now that I have some water in, I slowly started to spread the sand out. This definitely took a lot longer than it needed to. I should have just started with dry sand, but I only had wet sand, so what are you gonna do? After putting in the sand, I drained the excess water. To start the hardscape, we have some dragonstone, which I plan to spread across the tank in kind of a line so that the plants can grow on it, and we can kind of just fill a lot of the dead space. I think this looks pretty good and gives us a nice starting point. Next up, we have 3 pieces of driftwood, which I boiled to get the tannins out of them. I also bought a pretty wide variety of plants. Some of the plants will die if you bury them in the sand and substrate, so I had to glue them to driftwood. This super glue is actually safe for the plants and the tank. After a lot of situating and gluing my fingers together, this is the end result, and I think it looks pretty good. Now I'm just going to place the driftwood in the tank and hope that it looks good. I don't really have a set plan or anything, I'm just winging it and trying to make it look the best that it can. Now for the rest of the plants, I'm going to put the larger ones in the back. And I'm going to put these shorter ones in the front. The cool thing about these plants is that they'll send out little runners and they'll grow more, eventually filling in the foreground. Alright, and now the tank is all scaped. I think it looks pretty good. Now we just have to very carefully add in the water without stirring up the sand or uprooting any of the plants. I'm also going to add in a little bit of beneficial bacteria and some plant fertilizer. Just a little bit goes a long ways with the fertilizer, but for the beneficial bacteria you can pour in a lot. Next I add in the filter. Next I'm going to add in this pothos plant right in the filter where it can pull in nutrients from the tank and thrive. I'm also going to put in the heater and our light. And there we have it. I'm actually going on vacation, so I'm going to let the tank cycle while I'm gone. Here's one of my friends I made while on vacation. I was telling him all about the tank and he was super excited. Here's the tank a few weeks later. It's looking super healthy. I added in a couple more plants and 2 more filters just to make sure everything runs smooth. Now it's time for our first couple fish. For this we picked out 6 small cherry barbs. I'm going to be super careful and float them in the bag for a few minutes just to get them up to temperature and then drip acclimate them. This is just a safe way to slowly acclimate them to the tank's water without just throwing them in. Now it's time to put in our little friends. They immediately seem very happy and all swim off. After a few days, we introduced some more fish. We have about 10 harlequin rasboras. They accidentally put 1 zebra danio in this bag and I didn't realize it until I got home, so we're just going to test them out in the tank, along with this 1 nearite snail. After acclimating the fish, it's time to put them in, and they immediately all seem very healthy. Next I toss in our snail. He's nocturnal, so we probably won't really see him moving in this video. All the rasboras immediately start to school up, which is what I wanted, and it looks really cool. As for the cherry barbs, they swim a lot more sporadic and spread out, which I thought would look cool across the tank. Next up we have an amano shrimp and 2 blue dream shrimp, and these are the last things that will be going in the tank for a while. After making sure all 3 are in the net, I put them in the tank and they immediately dart off. Right away the amano shrimp gets busy cleaning up the sand. The blue dream shrimp has a wild side and grabs onto a stray root and takes a ride. Right away I realized that the amano shrimp is a lot harder working than the blue dream shrimp because he's cleaning away the algae while the blue dream shrimp is just taking a stroll. After a stern talking to, he gets back to work though, just not as long as I'd hoped. After a couple of days pass, the tank and everything in it seems super healthy. This is my first time ever doing a big planted tank, and I'm super excited with how it turned out. Thanks so much for watching. Please comment some ideas for tanks in the comments if you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks.